We just had to let that go for a sec. That flow was sick. What's good, G's? We're back with another one. I'm freaking excited, yo. We just hit 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 G's. Thank you so much for all the support these past few months. You know, we've slowed down a little bit. It's been a minute since we dropped our last one, but I wanted to celebrate the 1,000 with a Kurzna track, and he dropped this about a month ago, a few weeks ago, I think. Man, and I'm excited to hear. I've been kind of holding off on this because we've been so close, and yeah. So let's get straight into it. This is how many bars. So we're going to be breaking it down at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. We're going to drop a little rating on this track. And, if you haven't heard of how many bars before, just go look at some of my other videos. We break down quite a few different Desi hip-hop tracks, But 2022 is coming up, y'all. Hope everything is all in good. Hope everybody's safe with all this COVID stuff that's going around. It's been going on like 2 years now. That's wild. But frick, let me know down in the comments how y'all are doing. Give me some recommendations. What other stuff besides Desi hip hop do y'all listen to? Because this next year we're gonna be getting into that UK hip hop, that US stuff, the mainstream stuff that people talk about. So, and of course we got a lot of Desi hip hop recommendations still to go through. So we're gonna be hitting that as well. But 2022, that's the year to get it. So let's keep on getting it. And let's just get straight into it. This is Kurzna, no cap. Stick around for the end for the rating, you feel? By the way, this is Savage Guy subtitles with, the English translation. So if there's anything lost in there, shout out to Savage Guy, by the way. He works really hard on these videos, so appreciate that. But it's definitely just hard to have that full translation between both languages. Sometimes stuff gets missed, so no hate on Savage Guy for that. He's a unit. Okay, so is this the hook? He's saying I'm lazy in my mind, but I gotta get up and off this and be real. Like I am real. I do whatever's on my mind, but I'm lazy and I'm mad. So that's basically how he's starting it off. I'm scared. Okay, whoa. That definitely wasn't in English. Obviously, we were reading the subtitle, but let's run that back a little bit. He literally just used the English word occasion, but was, speaking not in English, and it sounded like he was kind of just playing off of that. Definitely, he definitely just played off of that. That's it. I got no patience. Ooh, okay. Ooh, facts. Yo, so obviously he's going off the wordplay. I can't even break it down because the first part of it's in another language, but he's like, they're looking for the occasion to step in on me, I'm just waiting to hear back. Send me the location. But how he played on that last bit right there, he's like, my songs are always on rotation. People are always playing me these days. It's because they're poor in their minds, they're poor how they think, and so I keep giving them a donation. And that's what he's talking. He's talking about his tracks, people are weak in their mind, and so they turn to Kurzna and just keep his songs on repeat. Oh man, that's deep. Desi हूँ मैं South Asian पर skin color लगे जैसे Caucasian. No money, no conversation. मैं तो unavailable हमेशा on vacation. Headshot अगर confrontation इनकी टोपी भी उड़ा दूँ लगे convocation. Back with it. Yo, so obviously he dropped it right there. He's like, I'm Desi, I'm South Asian, but my skin color looks like I'm Caucasian, and it drops right there. Kind of it's like a touchy world that we're in right now as far as freaking snowflakes out there, but man, Kurzna keeps it real for sure.
Practice in attack करूं मैं facts लेके जैसे activist accurate ravaging rap in immaculate packaging करना calculate मेरी value is challenging
Oh my gosh, bro. He's like, I don't even know how to explain his flow right there. It's kind of like he's taking downward steps, like, I, bruh, bruh, bruh. All right, let's catch this reference here. You know, we gotta give our props and our respect to Savage Guy. He's like, I'm a master like Narad, and Narad Muni is a god sage famous in Hindu traditions as a traveling musician and storyteller. See, for all maybe people who are more familiar with Desi hip hop and you know the culture might get these references, but for all the people back home, you know, anybody else that's watching this, these are good to have. So shout out to Savage Guy, man, that's dope. Ooh, another one. I flow like Mahanadi in Parvati. The names of a river in India. Oh, that's sick. Just knowing that he's like I flow like, and then he just names this river like by name, like Mahanadi and Parvati. Like, bruh, how is he fitting that into his rap? Ooh, okay. So the flow switch up. Obviously, the scheme that he was going off the kind of the ending like the just the tease, you know. Like, this flow switch up. Ooh, okay. A little Boston Celtics reference. He's like these YouTube rappers out here, you know, they be getting views, but they don't get money. And you know, their shows, their concerts, they don't sell like these Boston Celtics tickets. Ooh, okay. He's like they're talking mad on Instagram and Twitter and all these things, but it literally holds no weight, like nothing. And he's like, you know, in another language, he's like, I swear on my mom, I destroyed their whole career, bruh. Like, and he has done that with quite a few people. Um, could be subliminal to Mafad and couldn't release some song which was a diss towards him. Whoa. Now we're getting it deep. He's throwing it back to a track he did a long time ago. Yeah, you got to be keeping up with Kurzner to get some of these references, yo. Even Barrio ripped to their whole squad. Anyway, in Bantai Records. The whole squad. Inki beef thi mazak then they sent me. Trigger dabaun when I squeeze till it's empty. Mere numbers hue double kare envy. Now I'll be living up in their mind. Wo bhi rent free. Main asli mein. That's a dirty one right there. He's like, I'm gonna squeeze the trigger till it's empty, and now I'll be living up in their mind rent free. Like, that's a bar right there. For sure. Okay. This is like the. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. This is him stunting. Oh man, he's got quite a few references up in here. He's like, I'll pack up the body in a body bag. It'll look like a toe tag. Oh man, like, okay, so the reference is, you know, I'm not sure how it works in every other place in the world, but when people come through the morgue here in the US, sometimes they do have stuff that looks like a toe tag, you know, identifier of who this body is or what. So like, man. Bojack. Oh, I knew I saw that. He's like reference to Bojack Horseman, you know, a TV show that's here in America. And so if you know anything like that, like his knowledge, like he just said a few bars back, his vocab, you know, all the stuff that he knows as far as like American culture or other cultures, even in his own culture, like, and he's putting that into his tracks, and you really got to think like when you listen to his songs. Perjury, so the thing will get played like Burberry. Simple wordplay on played and play. Yeah, that English language typical right there. Played and plaid, played, plaid. I don't know. Plaid is like play. How do you even explain that? There's so many different words that are similar sounding like that. Played, as in, you got played, son. Somebody cut you off, or freaking cheats in a video game or something, like you got played. And plaid, played, yeah, we say plaid. It's just that type of checkered pattern, like stupid English language, I swear. But let's run it back a little bit. He was running on this little plant scheme. Ooh, he's like, it's gonna be a murder. All these little industry plants. It's like a nursery. They're learning from me. Like, these are my kids, basically. Yeah, see, and then he's like, they fight verbally, burglary, like taking my words, taking my flows, all that stuff from me. Like, ooh, Sinbad the Sailor. Man, all these different references. This has been the heaviest one I've seen so far. Like, all the different references he's got here. Real and I've been that. We just had to let that go for a sec. That flow was sick. Man, it's so hard to like catch a lot of these bars just because it's a lot of how Krishna plays on it is he likes to jump back and forth from English into, whatever other language, because he's used a few different languages, and he'll play off of individual words as far as like you doing a whole like a sound scheme off of it, and it's just it's like hard to keep up on, man. पोस्ट अप करेंगे जाके ग्राम पे रोज आस्ता ला विस्ता ना वास्ता ना रिश्ता खास्ता ना लास्का ना पास्ता ना कृष्णा साफ सादा घास काटा रास्ता ना दिखता खाता ना नाश्ता ना पास्ता ना pizza eat MCs my pen reads a mendy. Yeah, he's like, whatever he was saying, in another language, like at the end there, he's like, I'm eating pasta and pizza. Like, it just sounds so funny. Like, if you were to listen to the individual words, or like maybe if you just had this on like on the radio. If an American just had this on the radio and they were just listening to it, they would only get these little bits of like pasta and pizza, or when he dropped towards like occasion. And sometimes it sounds funny, but man, he's dropping these bars when he got these translations. F in the chat and I don't mean friendly. Your girl be dreaming of semen while she be scheming word to the line demon might pull up. That was nasty. He's like, your girl be scheming while she dreaming of semen. Like, she's plotting up in her head while she's thinking of all these other men that she's gonna go out and do bad stuff with. And he name dropped of Tala Anjum and Rap Demon Agency is a song by Tala and Demon. Man, see, I don't even know nothing about that. That's a reference that up on you like agency. Funny how they poke me, lame body. Thinking that they smoke me, aim closely. Running with some pussy like your name Josie. Reference to Josie and the Pussycats in American film. See, that's like an older, maybe. I haven't seen nothing like that. I can't tell you nothing about that, geez. He's speaking on some other stuff right now. I don't even know where he's learning these references. Ooh, he's like, these rappers look like Sugar No Shane Mosley. Reference to the boxer Sugar Mosley, bruh. Mosley, huh? Itne baar so baar lage felony scope leke baitha pata kaun yahan Kennedy bahut sare beta mere spawn get you like Kennedy. Highway pe karu cruise tom ya reference to Tom Cruise and Penelope Cruz. I cruise on the highway, Tom and Penelope. Bro, okay, let's just run it back. References aside, let's just let that play because that was sick right there. F in the chat and I don't mean friendly. Your girl be dreaming of semen while she be scheming word to the line demon might pull up on you like agency. Funny how they poke me, lame body. Just that whole flow. Me aim closely. Running with a pussy like your name Josie. Yeah, rappers like a Sugar No Shane Mosley, huh? When he comes in with the swing. Scope leke baitha pata kaun yahan Kennedy. Bahut sare beta mere swan yahan enemies. Highway pe karu cruise. I'm a Penelope. Ooh. That's freaking. That was fire right there. Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie.
तू मैं सन की हूँ नो कैप करता मैं मन की हूँ नो कैप आजकल यहाँ बहुत से जन मौके मिलते ही
I like this. It's just kind of like getting you prepped for what he's about to do to you.
मेरे गाने ऑन रोटेशन ये सोच से गरीब दे दो डोनेशन
So true.
देसी हूँ मैं साउथ एशियन पर स्किन कलर लगे जैसे कॉकेशियन
Oh man. And he ends it like that too. Woo. Get out of here, yo. Freaking. Is that it? No cap. Oh man, that was sick. That was dope, yo. Shout out to Kurzna for his track. You know, he came in with a lot of bars. This is definitely one that I would even put on repeat because there was just so much in there that like I was saying earlier about those individual English words and stuff. That it's just so dope how he played on all of it. Man, as far as how many bars does this track have, I'm honestly gonna give this one a solid 9. He had references in there I didn't even know, like American hip hop or American cultural references, and like that's embarrassing, yo. How does somebody in another culture who's repping another culture know more than somebody who lives in that culture? And that's just he's a goat for a reason. A lot of people don't agree with that, especially people down in the comments getting some hate, but show some love. Again, we just hit 1,000, so leave some more recommendations. Let me know what you want to see in the comments below. And like I said, especially stuff outside of Desi hip hop or Desi rap. We're gonna be getting into some stuff in 2022, my G's. So stay tuned for that. And thank you so much for all that love and support. I'll catch you in the next one.